Wub wub so thick you can cut it with a knife or a hair across. But in this case, there's, well, I mean, it's a freaking scarf hair across, so you're going to close combat. Let's see what he's got. Oh. Well, okay. So I guess I'm not going to do anything. I thought maybe I could do something, but no, I can't do anything. I'm going to switch out here. And there's a few different options I have. I like the team I've got. I feel like I have enough mix on each side where there's stuff I can do. I bring in Locust before Stealth Rock because that was pretty obvious. So this way I'll get a chance to put something asleep. Who the hell knows what it's going to be, but something. I'm at least going to try, and it's well, it's a Butterfree. Kind of sucks, but I guess it's something, so I'll start firing off Air Slashes or Bug Buzzes now. I think I go Bug Buzz first. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I go Air Slash, I guess, in case he wanted to stay in, but there's a Snorlax. So, once again, I can't really do a whole lot. I guess I just switch. Okay. I go back to Heracross, and as soon as I did, or maybe even before I knew I did, I realized, well, he's just going to go right back into Gliscor. I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm just going to switch again. So I do. And I go to Scoop Dizzle. And he goes, right back where I thought he would, right into Gliscor. I'm like, aha, I got something. So now I can fire off, well, now Snorlax is going to come right on in and dodge the Shadow Ball. I'm like, well, this is really stupid. I guess I'll go Focus Blast. I can't, what am I supposed, I can't, let's do it. Very awkwardly, at least at first, he goes into a physical wall against my Gengar. And this won't be the last time he does that. So he probably just wasn't sure which way I wanted to deal that play. And he was just trying to play it safe. I guess he figured Sand Slash wouldn't do much. And whoa, knock off, look at all that damage. Oh my god, 6-gen, what? So I go out to this guy figuring, well, he can do stuff. He'll be able to kill this thing. He's not really that threatened. I don't really care about him too much. And ta-da, I kill it. So that's awesome. I'm now up 6-5, and comes this thing. He knows he's going to get a free turn, so I know he's going to set something up. So I'm going to go to something where he'll be able to make as little accomplishments as possible. And I can't really T-Bolt him, so I'm just going to HP Ice. It should break his sub. Don't really care. No problemo. Shadow Ball. Oh, it's resisted by Steel type in this gen. Get out 6th. And, yeah, I just break his sub with an HP Ice. Oh, 70 base power. HP Ice. Get out. And there's not a whole lot he can do. So he baton passes out fresh just because in case I switch, that's kind of what you do. Hidden power on Snorlax, yeah, you're not, no. So now I'm going to switch. The problem is just where do I switch to? I could go to a few different places. I'm going to go out to Gengar though thinking maybe Earthquake. Darn, he switched. Jolteon comes in. I am Scarfed, but I don't really want to stay in that particular turn. I think I kind of need Gengar. So I go back to him simply because this way neither one of us does anything. I'm up 6-5 right now, so I figure if we can just play even and just trade things down, like when you're up in chess, you just want to trade pieces because eventually you'll be left with something and they'll be left with nothing, and it works out for you that way. So I'm kind of just playing to not lose, seeing that it's going to be difficult for me to get around these things. I obviously have options. We both have seen that, so I know I certainly have plays that I can make. But for the moment, it's difficult to kind of work around the timing and the feeling of how it's all going to play out. So I'm hoping I can just keep trading down, minimizing options for each of us, and my one poke advantage should hopefully get there. He subs down to Pitaya. I guess he was trying to get a free sub, and I don't really care. I know he's going to switch this turn. He can't sub again, so I'm going to go with T-Bolt, and he's going to pass his Pitaya to Snorlax. I guess he's just, I mean, he's Makar, so he's going to play defensive, but like, oh man, really? You sub down to Pitaya for a Snorlax? Like, whatever. So I make a risky switch knowing that I got to make something happen, and I get hit with a Fire Punch, which, it didn't hurt that much, but I don't like it being there, that's for sure. I was hoping it was Earthquake. It's not Earthquake. Bleh. So there's a few different options. Obviously, I can go with multiple different type stabs of move. I do also have Destiny Bond on here, which I'm thinking I might kind of need to use that Destiny Bond as my only way to kill one of those two guys. Again, for the second time in the game, he switched in a physical wall to my Gengar, and then I make a really risky switch right there. I was predicting either Sleep, to which I have Sleep Talk with Choice Scarf and Guts, or I was thinking Leech Seed, to which maybe I can get something off anyway, and Heracross goes down and Snorlax gets a little bit stronger, but whatever. Bring in Locust, because I figure this way I will kill Tangrowth. That way we just, like I said earlier, we just traded a poke. I lost a Heracross, he lost a Tangrowth. Hey, let's do something. I can't switch out because of Stealth Rock. I'm going to go for flinches. Maybe if I can get it, I can get somewhere where at least he'll be hurt enough that I can bring in anything and be able to kill it. But unfortunately, I don't get the flinch. If I did get the flinch, I think the rest of this game goes dramatically differently. But I didn't. So, oh my god, he's back from the dead. It's a zombie Heracross. What are you going to do? Zombie type, get out wrecked. No, it's just a different one. He even got a name change, so he's back. But he has the same problems. He just has a different move. I forget which one it is. One of them has Night Slash and one of them doesn't, because I was like, oh, bug and fighting, that Ghost beats them. Let's put Night Slash on here. Well, no, Night Slash sucks. Don't use it, kids. So what am I going to do? I go to this guy, because he's got Ice Beam. I predict a switch to something, so I decide to do whatever I can. Maybe he'll go to Snorlax and I can do something. Who the hell knows? I'm just going to go for Destiny Bond, because he's probably going to think he can survive. Maybe not. I have no idea. Unfortunately, he didn't try to kill me, because I knew, obviously, both of us would have known I was within range. That was my chance. I went for it. I can still switch out and switch back in, but Destiny Bond, if it doesn't work the first time, good luck getting it the second time unless they have no choice. So now at this point, he's just going to switch until I run out of Destiny Bonds. He's going to get more lefties. I can't stay in and let that happen. I really needed to get one of this tandem down. If I can get either one of them down, I'm fine. But right now it's really tough. I've obviously got multiple answers for either one of them, but once I'm there, I can't do anything, and it's really awkward and really annoying, and it really sucks. So I switch out to anything that I can at this point, which is not very much. He takes a hit. He's not the most threatening guy in the world right now. Maybe I can just get one of his walls low enough where I can bring something else in, like that otherwise wouldn't necessarily kill it. I don't know. I'm certainly not going to accomplish anything here, but neither really is he. Like, Fire Punch will be a 4-hit KO. You know, I don't know. Maybe if I get 4 T-Bolts off, I'll actually get somewhere. But he's still got Jolteon hanging out for some Volt Absorbs. I don't care too much. I probably should care more than I do, but I know as long as this guy's here, if I still have Scarf Gengar, that's okay. I feel, what else do I have? I forget. Oh, I still have Scarf Heracross, so I got a couple Scarfers, and he's Jolteon, so whatever. I'm figuring maybe if I paralyze Snorlax, I will have something else survive an extra turn, and maybe I can get that extra hit. I don't really know. It just sucks. Like, he can't really hurt me very much. His Gliscor can't really touch a couple of my guys. His Snorlax can't really do a whole lot. But I can't hurt him either. The problem is his guys have more defense, and they have more healing, so if neither one of us can do anything, he's going to win. So I've got to make moves and try and make stuff happen, and I did that with my first risky switch of Heracross. I did that when I went for Destiny Bond. I'm trying everything I can, and it's just not getting very far unless he makes a mistake or I get some hacks. That's all I can really do. And that's always a very disheartening situation to be in. I don't feel like it's bad. Like, I didn't screw anything up. I'm not really under duress myself. Like, he's still obviously is a long way from killing me, but it's a long way that, you know, the slow and steady is going to get there kind of thing. God, man, it just sucks. So here I'm just kind of trying to fire off as many T-Bolts as I can, get him as weak as I can. Maybe I can get some hacks and get a couple extra T-Bolts in there. But it just doesn't really matter, because whatever I bring in, here's Gliscor. And, so I'm down to 4. I'm down to 25. I know I'm going to die. So I expect him to bring Jolteon in just for one more Volt Absorb, just to kind of ruin my fun. So it's like, hey, see, I'm still obviously making all the possible plays that I can. Hitting him with that HP Ice there essentially negated the 2 turns of Volt Absorb that I gave him. So like those weren't even advantages for him, not even like I was healing him. Couldn't survive a Shadow Ball there, no big deal. I think I Mirror Coated that turn, so that might have actually killed Jolteon if I survived. No, it wouldn't have. It would have done like 80. It wouldn't have killed him. But it just doesn't matter. At this point, I have to pretty much get 2 crits in a row. Maybe I need 3 crits in a row, because that one did nothing. Let's go for it again. I mean, what can he do to me, really? He's going to have Earthquake, and that's not going to do a whole lot. Of course, I can miss, so that's great. Ooh, Ice Fang, he can freeze. It did very, very little damage. Yeah, I need to crit, like, right now. Really, really bad. No. Oh, then a Roost. Lovely. So, pretty much, after seeing the Roost, which you knew he was going to have, it just kind of guarantees that even if I have infinite PP right here, 2 crits in a row isn't even going to do it. I would have to hit him a couple of times, and then crit twice in a row, where he wasn't expecting it or something, and I already had a little bit of damage in there he didn't think was significant enough to heal off or something. Just no. Not going to happen. At this point, I've pretty much accepted defeat, even though I'm still technically winning. I think at this point I might not be, just as far as the count is concerned. But it just didn't matter. I was up 6-5, I was up 5-4, and there was just nothing I could do. So, Gliscor and Snorlax are pretty freaking strong. It's not like I didn't have anything to kill him with. I just can't do anything when one of them is in there because the other one's just going to come in. I mean, it's Skarmbliss 2.0. Well, 2.0 implies an improvement. So it's, a sideways Skarmbliss, just slightly differently, and it's a roulette. There's Ice Specs slacking. Let's go. Let's do this. Leroy, kill something. I forgot about Butterfree. Oh, I can't even kill Butterfree. God dang it, Spec slacking. I mean, it's 100 base. It's not terrible, but it's more just for lulz. I mean, if you generally you can get 1 kill out of it, and that's fine. Whatever. He's dead. He's dead and gone, and so am I, guys. So I did what I could. Just wasn't meant to be. So thank you all for watching. I will catch you soon. Soon. Thank you, everybody. It's been fun doing these again and seeing just like millions of comments. It's actually really, really cool. They're doing better than I thought they would. So hopefully this one will be more of the same. Thank you, everybody. Take it easy. Catch you later. Peace.